This morning I woke up at 4:50 in hopes of a beautiful sunrise, however I was greeted by thick cloud coverage.
Welcome everybody. Today is sunrise. I think the sun has already risen, but there's a thick layer of clouds covering it right now, which means I have a little bit more time to get to the sea bridge that I initially wanted to photograph yesterday. And now it's a whole lot calmer. I'm gonna make my way over there and then we're gonna get some cool images. I think I have probably like at least 20 more minutes because the cloud coverage is kind of thick. So let's see how it's gonna turn out. I just hope that the light is still soft enough for me to give me some beautiful morning light and not be really harsh already. So I just set up my first composition and I'm shooting the sea bridge right over here, and it has a lot of character. It's old, it's broken down, it's washed out. And then I have this seagrass over here, kind of like an S-curve leading onto the beach, onto like the coastline, the trees. So it's kind of like a very simple shot, and I think it's very dull. It's kind of more darkish, but then we have this light over there in the sky kind of lighting up in the background, and I think it could do some interesting contrast. We're gonna see later. It's just the first thing that caught my attention, caught my eye. Oh, so this is actually a very good representation of how this morning feels, because it is dull, it is flat. It's just a little bit of light over there, but apart from that, it's just kind of dull and not super photogenic. So I got to be really careful because my tripod is super wobbly on the sand, because there's a lot of vibration. The sand is not steady, so kind of fidgeting around with getting a steady shot, especially at the longer focal length. But I think we're good. Got the image. To be honest, I don't really know if there's any more images today. I've already taken a couple of the dead bridge, now the light gap with the ship. Don't really know what else to shoot, and also when the sun is gonna peek through, the light is gonna be so harsh. It's not gonna be this wonderful soft morning glow anymore, so I don't know. So I hate to bring it to you, but the light is not gonna get any better, and probably not gonna get it for another couple of hours because the cloud coverage is so thick, the sun's not rising fast enough. So I thought this sea bridge, which seems to be intact, it seems to be, well, in a way better condition than the sea bridge over there. So I thought I'd shoot it again, and also I'm gonna have the big sea bridge in the background. And because I quite like this bluish tone of the water, I'm gonna go for a long exposure. So I'm gonna put an ND, go for maybe 20-30 seconds, whatever the exposure is going to allow me, and then we're going to have a look at that. I think just shooting it like that So given the circumstances that it's still super dull and flat and there's barely any light around, I've gotten up to an exposure time of 40 seconds, which is great. It's going to give me the look that I'm going for. So in terms of composition, I've purposefully put the second, like the bigger sea bridge, behind it in a way that they're not interfering with each other, so they're separated. I didn't want them to be distracting and take away from each other, that's why I've placed them this way. The main focus is obviously on the one on the front, and then the second one, the bigger one, is just kind of cool in the background. So just to quickly plug my own stuff, I have a photography course, it's the first link in the description, where I teach you everything you need to know about landscape photography, all the techniques, basic settings. I have a section on wave photography. If you're interested in that, have a look, it might be interesting for you.